This guy got the mask on because he actually believes that there's a thing in the air and it's gonna get him. I don't know if this man took the jab or about to take the jab, but I know one thing: if he doesn't change his tune, his way of thinking, he's gonna take that MOTB because he's not of the elect. He's not of the elect. If he goes back that many years and he says he knows me, but he hasn't done the work, he has no camp, rocking fringes is not going to get you saved. Rocking fringes is not going to get you delivered in the ships.
We got video clips of him saying that, brother. Not only him, several other brothers.
Of course, and like it's a secret. Of course, we put the video out. What you talking about? You taking away from the word. You adding to the word and taking away from the word, man. Because we broke it down. We didn't just say it. We broke it down. The majority of y'all, 2/3 of y'all, you gonna get destroyed, man. Some of you gonna die of hunger, and you women are gonna die of hunger. You're gonna starve to death. You're gonna starve to death. A lot of you Israelite women and women. Ezekiel 9:4. Mark them that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. But to the others he said, my hearing, go ye out through the city and smite, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. I'm paraphrasing. Both maids meaning women, and little children, and women. So this guy, he got that whole. Apostle Gabar and other apostles speak on him. He's got that Lahabian. And Lahab has got his own thing. Lahab is off. He says Edomites can make it. You know? He's got that whole old school 1992 fringes tight. He got them nice fringes on. The fringes are not going to save you. Fringes is not going to save you. I wish you would take that mask off.
You're just wasting your time coming over here.
No, I'm not wasting my time. I'm recognizing my brothers, brother. I'm not wasting my time.
Who is my mother? Who is my sister? Who is my brother? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? Them that do the will of the Father. So he's not a brother. He's not a brother. He's not doing the will of the Father. Lahab is not a brother because he's not doing the will of the Father. He's saying that Edomites can make it. Yeshai is not a brother because he turned his back on the plow. You got to deal with that. Those are in the stuff. The things that I just said are in the scriptures, man. What does it mean to turn your back on the plow? It means stop doing the work. You were doing the work and you stopped doing the work. And fringes is not going to save your ass. I keep saying that. Rocking fringes is not going to get you in the ships.
That's where we go wrong. See, I'm not looking. I'm recognizing my brother.
No, you can't just get
my brother, my father, my sisters did that.
He cut him. Or was that Matthew 12? He cut him. He just cut him. You're not doing the will of the Father. Rocking fringes is not doing the will of the Father. You got to do the work. Nigga take 2 weeks off and on Friday come 2 weeks later he coming for a check. George's gonna say, what you coming for a check for? You haven't been here in 2 weeks, and on top of that you fired. Most I ain't playing with you. Don't get them walking papers, man.
See, that's why the Most High said he's gonna kill 2/3 of our people, man.
Exactly.
All right. Then we
And you're one of the 2/3. You're one of the 2/3. You're one of the 2/3.
So that's the one thing that we don't agree on. That's what the Most High said, and I
They don't
understand
teach
why.
you. If you don't teach
I
these
I
see
understand
our
why.
sellouts.
if you
Huh?
don't teach
Straight out, they are sellouts.
Who sell out?
No, it's not on that, man.
said
It's just
it's
like,
When
if
you
you're
come
not
back,
teaching
and
100%,
I'm not here to defend that. If that is the case, huh? Said they sell out. Wow.
there it is. Not the triple fold. Bro, this is it's just not for you, man.
Wow, that's the vibe. That's what I picked up when I first walked in. Wow. Okay.
Matthew 12:49. And he stretched forth his hand. No, but you don't want to hear the word. This is just the word. Okay. Like I said, Matthew 12:49. When he stretched forth his hand, and his disciples.
Remember, this man turned his back on the plow. What's the next line? He's not fit for the kingdom. You gonna come to the kingdom in the next go round. He's gonna suffer the second death.
Disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father.
These two men right here doing the will of the Father. They're on the highways and the byways, teaching. And they straightened that dude out. That's why he had to get down the street.
Which is in heaven. The same is my brother, my sister, and my mother.
If you don't teach 100% truth, Yahweh is not with you. It says to the law and to the testimony. You get that? You got that too, right? To the law and to the testimony, brother. If they speak not according to this word, there is no light in them. Right? If they're not giving proper warning unto our people, they're either a false teacher or a false prophet. The false prophet is someone that will be saying the MOTB. It's not the RFID chip. That's what they'll be saying. That's a false prophet. A false teacher will be.
That is a false prophet. So General Yohan is a false prophet. Bishop Nate is a false prophet. They're all false prophets. Now, can the Most High forgive them and can they repent? Yeah. So they better hope that the Most High has mercy on them. High Priest Ariel is not teaching the truth. So the only thing he can do is hope that the Most High have mercy on them. Shaw, High Priest Shaw, they're not teaching. None of these, they always talk about the seven. The seven, this is seven. There's no more seven, man. There's no more seven. There's no more magnificent seven, man. It's just the men that you see now. The seven, hey, when Elijah came on the scene, he came on the scene for a little while, did his job, and the Most High took him out the picture. And then that's when the Lord, he was a forerunner. And then you got ISUPK teaching that John the Baptist fell out the truth. Them guys, the Most High is going to destroy them. He's going to destroy the ISUPK. And I don't give a damn how many debates you did, Captain Tazariak. If you stay with them guys, you're going to be destroyed. You better, if you want to elect, you're going to get out of that. You're going to leave the ISUPK. This guy, de Blasio, he about 2 weeks ago he was offering $100. That shit wasn't working. That's why now he's shutting shit down. He said, "Oh, nobody wanted $100." A couple people went up. Probably homeless people got $100. Ain't nobody believe you. They don't believe the government. I said the government.
Giving off a false doctrine.
Okay, this is this doctrine. They still answer to the government. In this documentation, they're under the 501c3 tax exemption.
Yeah,
The church. They have to answer to the IRS. They have to answer the East.
Yeah, I would
to everything, you know?
Yeah, I would go with the underground this was a higher up than, yeah. Man, I was talking about
If the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And that's what IUIC is doing. You know, here you got this guy, Bishop Nate, talking about the image in Revelation 13 is the picture of Caesar Borgia. But he's calling on Caesar Borgia by his other name, Jesus. You got to deal with it. It's going to come right into your face. The MOTB, and there's going to be a time where they're going to set that up. If this is not it right now, like I said, the current jab that you're getting, what they're gonna wind up doing. You know, you said, well, I'll take it. I'll go ahead and take one shot, and then you're gonna wind up taking jabs. According to Gary Knoll, you're gonna have to take booster shots every 3 months.
What does that mean? What does that mean? This guy.
What nationality are you from?
Huh?
What nationality are you from?
America.
No, like from your father. What's your father?
Arabia. Why?
It's a Western.
Asia.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a heathenistic Ishmaelite. Now he better hope he's an Israelite. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.